back to Highland, a Beavis and Butt-Head Rewatch podcast. My name is Chris Paul.
And I'm Drew Malkins. What up, humans?
We're here to talk about the short Baby Makes 3. It aired on May 18th in 1993 with the quick synopsis. Coach Buzzcut assigns Beavis and Butt-Head a bag of sugar to take care of as they would a baby as an assignment in, I guess, home ec.
Yeah, or at my school it was sociology.
Okay, sociology. They for some reason they just immediately throw it into a pond.
Yeah, often it's health class too.
Yeah, that's true. Health.
It might be health because often gym teachers teach health. That's usually kind of the way it goes.
That's a very good point. Yeah. My gym teacher, we had to take care of a hard-boiled egg.
Yeah.
For several days.
Yeah, I did too. I also did an egg.
It's just like a baby.
Yeah.
Just like a bag of sugar.
Yeah, we had to take pictures of it and all that.
This well, let's do the that's pretty much the episode. Is they get this assignment, which is a really great setup, and then they throw the bag of sugar in a pond.
Yep.
We'll get into it, but first, the music video segments in this were by U2, song called One, Aerosmith, Ragdoll, Katrina and the Waves, Walking on Sunshine, Garth Brooks, Lightning Strikes, and 9 Inch Nails, Wish. So this episode is you said you hated it before we even watched it.
Yeah.
Not to give away your rating prematurely,
yeah, I don't like this one.
Yeah, you were correct. The setup is good. It's like, what are they gonna do?
It feels like, what are they gonna do with this? And then it's like nothing. They're gonna do nothing with it.
Would you like to see him redo some of these premises in newer episodes, or do you think it's better to move on?
I would, especially this one.
I could see a modern episode where they actually have like the baby. They actually have dolls for the schools now, and that are like There's a really good episode of that about that on AP Bio. I don't know if you ever watched that. I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, and they all have those dolls, and they're all like crying and.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good episode. Anyway.
Yeah.
Let's kind of walk through this one. It starts with a TV segment, like a lot of them do during this period. I think that was sort of part of the structure of the show at the time. You start with like a little TV.
Yeah, like a spoof
segment
of something.
Yeah, in this case, it kind of sets up what they're doing. There's a woman moaning and static on the TV. You think they're watching porn. Beavis hits the TV with a baseball bat to reveal that they're watching a woman giving birth to a child. So this kind of sets up the whole episode and where it's going.
It's a good bit because I want to point out that TVs during this time, like, you could sometimes slap them and it would shake loose a bad connection, and the picture would come in better.
Yeah.
So that's a real thing. If you're for the younger people, TVs used to have like a whole box behind them.
It was just as soon as they got the big back off of the TV, you couldn't really fix it by hitting it anymore.
Yeah, but there would just be loose wires in there sometimes.
Yeah.
And you would tap it or it would move the antenna enough to make something come in clear, like the internal part of the antenna.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it sounds just like porn, and then it's a live birth. I feel dumb because I didn't even connect that to the episode till you said like, obviously. Um, yeah, and then they go straight into class from there. Buzz cut first appearance.
Yeah. Well, in season 2, I feel like every episode we're like first appearance of this, first appearance of that.
Yeah,
But like that's what season 2 is. Nothing was really set up in season 1.
yeah. It's barely a season. Season 1. It's like
Yeah.
3 episodes,
It's
and then the 2 pilots
Yeah.
kind of get mixed in. But it's funny because this time period, like this is gotten so much further out of control since then. But the point of this assignment in this class is to teach these kids responsibility so that they don't get pregnant as
Yeah.
teenagers. And yeah, he calls them you teen pregnancy candidates.
Yeah.
You need to understand taking care of children is tough. And yeah, so that's the teen pregnancy problem way back in the early 90s.
Yeah, and I actually really like this scene.
With Buzzcut.
Like it's a good introduction of Buzzcut, and just the fact that he's willing to call them out. Like every single girl in the class took me aside and said they didn't want to be partnered with either one of you. He just announces that in front of the entire class because he doesn't care.
I think this comes up again and again when they get these assignments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then like he uses that as an excuse to make gay jokes about them.
Yeah, he says, with homosexuals adopting children more and more, this should be,
Yeah.
this should be educational for you too. Yeah, and then they give them the bag of sugar with a diaper kind of looking thing on it. And Butthead says, "What's that?" And Beavis goes, "I think it's his wife's butt." So that's like probably the last good joke in this one.
Yeah.
So they go from there, and they're just in the next scene, standing next to a pond, just out in a field, with the bag of sugar. And I think it's Beavis starts it and says, "What are we supposed to do with them?" Butthead says, "I think you're supposed to bathe them," and he just tosses it into the water.
Yeah, just all that potential for not even a joke.
Yeah, the sugar dissolves, and they don't even show much after that, right?
Yeah,
they
deflated.
They do a dun 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 dun. Dun. They do that their air guitar thing.
And then there's like they explain that
they cut right back to class a week later.
Yeah.
In the next scene, and Butthead is reading an apology.
Yeah.
For why they don't have their assignment, and claims that a gypsy stole their baby in the night.
Yeah.
Which is
you're not even supposed to say that anymore, I believe.
Yeah, well, these guys.
Yeah, but
say it, but
these guys probably still say that, but
yeah.
Yeah. So they fail the assignment, and really the episode in my heart.
Yeah. So he fails them, and then they cut to him trying to start his car, and there's a bag of sugar sticking out of the gas tank. So they've taken a different bag of sugar.
Yeah,
and poured it
it must have been somebody else's kid
in his tank.
It wasn't theirs.
Yeah. Maybe it was Blovis and Bustamante's kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of it. They don't really show them react to like his car not starting or anything.
No.
He's just kind of complaining that his car won't start.
Yeah.
He's dressing the car down like you would a soldier. Like he's like, "Why are you sputtering?"
Yeah, I think this is a good introduction to Buzzcut. I just kind of wish that the other that the greater premise wasn't a bit more, or wasn't as tantalizing as it is, to then just be completely shot down immediately.
Yeah, it's one of those Yeah, I was excited when I saw the setup. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, what are they gonna do with this? But where
Yeah.
does this go? And yeah, I agree. I didn't care for where it ended up going. Not that it was like offensive or like it just isn't.
Yeah.
They
A-
could have done so much more.
As a writer, I'm offended.
uh,
As a person, no, not really, but
yeah. The video segments in this one, and we can move on from that.
yeah.
I think it's a good, like you said, a good introduction to Buzzcut. I like him here. We didn't really get anyone else in the class, although there's like kind of maybe one shot of other students. I don't
Yeah, there's
remember.
kind of people laughing at points.
Yeah,
Nobody else talks though.
yeah,
Nobody's really singled out. There's no recognizable
yeah.
like
It's quick.
character designs. There's no,
Just the two settings.
Daria's not just sitting there.
Yeah. Yep.
Nobody like that. The chubby goth girl isn't there. She probably won't even be introduced for a while. I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the episode part. The music videos on the YouTube one, there's a couple of good jokes. It's that weird. It's like a black and white video with
Yeah.
and a silhouette of a buffalo for some reason.
Yeah.
And he at one point Butthead just goes, "Is this art? Like
Yeah.
what is this?"
And then later Beavis says, "This means something." And Butthead says, "Yeah, something stupid."
Yeah. Yeah, it's very much typically pretentious
Yeah.
YouTube music
Yeah,
video.
it's you too.
Yeah.
It's
They call
exactly what I expect from you too.
They call Bono Boner. And then the Aerosmith video, Ragdoll, they like it. They're into that one. They don't really have any good jokes or anything in there.
Yeah.
Walking on Sunshine, how did they? I don't remember how they reacted to that one.
Barely. I
Yeah.
think that this sucks. Change it.
Okay, it was a quick.
There's like 15 seconds of that song.
Gotcha. Yeah, they don't seem like guys that would be super into
Yeah,
that
we used
song.
to have a sketch where we played a little clip of that song a long time ago.
Garth Brooks, Lightning Strikes. I thought this one was funny.
Yeah.
To hear Butthead do his impression of a country music singer.
But with like a million like puberty voice cracks.
Yeah, Lightning Strikes. Because, like last episode, we were saying how it's usually Beavis who does these impressions, and then this is a Butthead one.
Yeah.
And then 9 Inch Nails, a song called Wish. There's a funny joke where they compare it to Thunderdome, Beyond Thunderdome, and then Beavis calls it, this is like a zoo where they keep cool people.
Yeah.
It was very funny. The very first thing is they hear like the screeching, weird intro to a 9 Inch Nail song, and they go, "What is that noise?"
Which, that is exactly perfect reaction to the beginning of a 9 Inch Nails song. What is that noise?
Yeah. So this is the first one so far of these that the music video segments got more laughs out of me than the episode.
Yeah.
So, what do you got for a rating on this one?
I want to give this 1 star, but like I think I'm gonna give it 2 more because of the YouTube video than anything else, really.
Yeah, there's a couple of decent, for the music videos.
When they throw that baby in the river, it's so disappointing.
Yeah, it was that sentence is almost always true.
Yeah.
But
when they threw that baby in the river, I got so excited. You don't hear that one too often.
Yeah. 1 star.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it, I'm gonna 1 star. This is
It's not the potential.
yeah, just so much wasted potential. It's very sad.
Yeah, I do like the opening bit is pretty funny. That because I actually
Yeah,
remember trying to watch scrambled porn and stuff.
I did
And
too.
for it to end up, being just a live childbirth is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's about all the positives I got on it. It's the opening segment, the introduction of Buzzcut, and the music video segments were the highlight of this one.
Yeah. 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 The first half is heading somewhere good, and then it doesn't live up to that promise. This
Yeah,
sucks.
I for me, I guess it's like sometimes I don't know if it's 'cause I write a lot of stand up.
Yeah.
We don't really talk about that on here, but I write a lot of stand up comedy still, and to have such a good premise and not pay it off with several jokes,
Yeah.
as seems like this one could have had a lot of good jokes of with them doing different
Yeah.
things, parenting and trying to keep. If they had just been a little bit in earnest and tried to do it and just misunderstood how.
Yeah, and it could have been any other assignment if it was just an episode about introducing who
Buzzcut.
Buzzcut is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it was a big letdown.
Yeah. They should have had me on the writing team and on this one. I
Yeah.
feel like I could have come up with something. But yeah, that is the one other little note. I don't know if this is important. This is also titled Sugar Baby in some versions, like on DVD and
Yeah.
some collections.
Well,
It's,
you know what episode it is. It's the one with the baby that's a bag of sugar. So
yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. That that's the episode Baby Makes 3.
Thank you, drive through.